So I ain't even gonna hold you, nigga. I scrolled in the video, nigga. I got the video in my shit. I scrolled in. I said, bro, here's a video of him fucking you. Then I scrolled again. I said, here's a video of him fucking you and you sucking off my other man's.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods, BigZoeTV, man. Welcome back, man. Again! We in the building. Listen, if you have not subscribed, you already know what to do. Get down there, hit that subscribe button, man. But let's get to the content. We're going to talk about Big Ak. Like I tell y'all, man, I don't hold no punches on this channel, man. I really don't. I like to think of myself as fair when it comes to talking about these issues, right? I'm just going to talk about what's in front of me. Whether I'm a fan or not, whether I enjoy whatever artists produce or whatever content they produce, I'm going to be fair about what I'm talking about, right? And I'm just going to talk about what it is and basically how I see it from my point of view and my angle, right? With that said, let's jump into this DJ Akademiks stuff. Now, we've been covering this. You probably seen other videos on my channel talking about this. And basically, it's about the lawsuit that basically Akademiks is basically going through. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to watch the video from a while back where he basically explained the situation and what happened. And we're going to try to break this down a little bit. Also, we got the docket for the lawsuit that she filed. And we're going to talk about that a little bit as well, man. We're going to get this going, man. But let's get into it, y'all. We're going to talk about it.
I walk upstairs to where my master bedroom's at and I fall out. This is what y'all gonna see what the lesson is in this. Yo, I just pass out. I forgot I Ubered a bitch to my crib. I forgot, nigga, I'm drunk. My nigga, 4 a.m. comes. Remember, I'm at my crib at 9. 4 a.m. comes. I'm knocked out. 4 a.m. comes. My homie, I never see the girl. I never see her. My homies wake me up on some shit like, yo, Ak, we leaving. I'm like, oh shit, damn, I was fucked. Like, damn, I'm fucked up type shit. Like, yo, I've been sleeping. They're like, yo, lock the door because we're leaving. I said, damn, y'all leaving? They're leaving at like 4 or 5 a.m. I bet. I go lock the door. Then they say to me when I'm locking the door, they say, oh, by the way, that girl you invited, yo, she down there at the other end of your house in the guest bedroom. I look at them and I said, what girl I invited? They said, bro, remember you invited a girl. Nigga, I'm so confused because I was at the party with Antonio Brown, nigga. I'm macking it, nigga. Like, got all these bitches, they all on me and shit, type shit. I'm like, please, but them bitches was ugly. No disrespect. I'm just telling y'all the story out.
Look, tell me how y'all feel, though. Let's be honest here for a second. Let's talk about it. If you invite a chick over, right? If you went out partying and you invited something to the crib and you knew, like, when you invited something to the crib, basically with intentions that when you get back to the crib, you gonna get something popping, right? Because for what other reason would you invite her to the crib? So regardless, if you're super drunk, like whatever, you wasted, whatever, you get home and you pass out. The next morning, if somebody says that chick you invited, she's in the guest bedroom, you forgot who you invited over to the crib? Now, mind you, this is a girl, not a girl that he just met. This is a girl that he been off and on for some time now. I just want to know what y'all think. Is that something that y'all forget? Because for me, I gotta say is I wouldn't.
I said, what are you talking about? They said, yo, you know so-and-so, and they describe us. I said, oh shit. Anyway, they leave. I walk down the hallway. Nigga, by the way, for shorty who thought she was gonna hold this against me, I'm gonna always tell the truth that I don't care what nobody says. And by the way, what I'm gonna tell y'all is something that could happen to any nigga. And by the way, y'all know what y'all gonna say to me, like I should be my homies and shit like that. I'm a sucker for that too. We gonna talk about it. Anyway. So I go down the hallway to my guest bedroom and I see the girl. And I said, oh shit. But I noticed there's a couple things. First of all, she naked. Second of all, her hair is like frizzy and shit like that. This is summertime. Like almost like she kind of went in the pool type shit. I got a pool, like it's a big ass. Anyway, I'm like, yo, what's good with you? Like I'm waking her up type shit. I'm like, yo, you sleeping? Like, what's up? Anyway, I go downstairs. She kind of realized I'm there. She wakes up, she come downstairs. That girl woke up, and by the way, you know, I hate to tell this part because it's gonna make her look crazy, and this is why I refuse to give out that girl's name. I remember saying like, damn, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping type shit? She was like, oh shit, now we were just having fun, blah, 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 blah. Now granted, this is a girl who I've been dealing with for a couple years. I've messed with her for years. When she came over that time, she had told me she was like a dancer, some shit like that, you know what I mean? And I remember, and I don't know if maybe.
And that's the part that doesn't make sense. For somebody that you've been messing with for years, You forgot that you invited her over, dog? Like, come on, man. We got to make this make sense. I ain't saying Ak is guilty. I ain't saying he innocent. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck we talking about at this point.
My niggas took it the wrong way because I remember she had told me, she was like, yo, the girl you used to know, like I'm on some bad girl vibes now type shit. Like basically she be like doing her thing. And I remember I told him, I'm like, yo, oh, this is before when I was going to the party. I was like, yo, I'm about to get this girl coming over later for me. But she tell me she on some different vibes. I don't know if that's what they took. And I can't really speak to other niggas' thing. I can only speak to myself. All right, bet. Cool. We're in the morning now. We're in the morning and once the morning happened, and I remember even that night, like that night when she woke up, I went in my backyard and I'm like, something don't look right back here. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what was y'all doing when I was sleeping type shit? Cause I know, like, if you, nigga, I live in my crib dolo, nigga. Like, don't get no ideas, but dolo, nigga, like, nigga, I know the chair, the tan is right there. I know this is right there. And I'm like, I go in the backyard, I'm like, why this is over there? Why this is over there? This shit don't make no sense. So I asked her and she was like, nah, we were just having fun type shit. That's what she told me tonight.
So basically, he's insinuating that she basically knew what was going on. She knew what she did. She knew what happened. She basically said she was having fun, right? So, you know, that sets up the whole thing of saying that she was on some type of timing, right? She was on bad girl timing, right? So, you know, that basically means like, yo, she came through to like, you know, wild out. We're going to come back to this. Let's flip over to the docket, right? Let's flip over to the docket. And then when we look at the docket, we're going to see what her account was up to this point. So, you know, the internet don't sleep. So they basically got the docket. In this, basically, you see a list. Basically, it says Livingston Allen, a.k.a. DJ Akademiks, and, you know, Abashe, Fazia Abashe. The introduction basically explains the nights of that event. Now, we just heard Akademiks talk about what happened, right? So these are her accounts, right? It says on July 16, 2022, Allen contacted Ms. Abashe and invited her to come over to his house and visit him in New Jersey. On the day of the incident, Ms. Abashe arrived and enjoyed her evening. Little did she know that the defendant, Livingston Allen, and his two accomplices, John Doe's 1 and Doe's 2, would drug and her. All right. So it says since reporting it, it's basically saying that because of the allegations, that's why she decided to basically come out. So for the people that are saying, yo, why is she waiting all this time to come out with this? She basically saying DJ Akademiks getting online and bashing her is one of the reasons. So it says when Abashe's account was published, Mr. Allen lashed out with false statements. Mr. Allen denied involvement, even though upon information and belief, Mr. Allen's spermicide was discovered on kit. So they saying she took a kit just to figure out, you know, whether it happened or not. And they're saying like, yo, Akademiks, his stuff on there. Now, according in this situation, Akademiks does say he has video surveillance in every section of his house. The video surveillance could basically show that he wasn't involved in what was going on at the pool, right? But is there video surveillance that shows what was going on in his room? Because that's where she alleges that Akademiks did his part. So, I mean, follow me here. So apparently there's a power outage and they were in the dark. So she sat there talking to these two guys. It said the three of them sat in the kitchen together. She engaged in small talk, waiting for Akademiks to show up. She said John Doe 1 was talkative and John Doe 2 was quiet. Now, if we move forward, we get to the part where shortly after the power returned, John Doe asked her if she wanted to use the hot tub or the pool. And she said she'd be okay with the hot tub. Now, you might be saying, yo, why she jumped in the hot tub? She basically was saying she thought they would offer her to use the hot tub till he got there. Didn't know that they were going to join her. So she initially got in there alone, and then that's when she said the other guys showed up to join her in the hot tub. And she said John Doe 2 appeared with a bottle of alcohol and began forcing her to take shots of the alcohol. Y'all following? Y'all, how y'all feeling about it so far? Drop those comments in the chat. Upon noticing this, John Doe 2 asked her if she was lit and returned to the kitchen. According to Abashe, John Doe 1 would not take no for an answer and began groping her. He eventually picked her up and tossed her into the pool adjacent. She said she was disoriented, had trouble breathing, and struggled to get out of the pool for fear of drowning. As she attempted to crawl out of the pool while still disoriented, John Doe 1 attacked her. He forcibly removed her. Oh man, this gets crazy. This is wild. This is wild. Whew. All right, let's go back to Akademiks' account. Let's finish
In
this
the
up.
morning, I gotta let my dog out, so I go let Pluto out. And when I go let Pluto out, I'm now outside standing. I'm like looking around. I'm like, man, this shit don't look right. Here's the thing: I got cameras everywhere in my crib, and this is the reason why y'all gonna realize the raid. Yeah, this is the raid, the cameras, and this is like I'm telling y'all now that I could hear the whole story. So now I'm sitting there. This is the morning. I'm looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? I know my backyard. Something ain't right. She's telling me they were just chilling, having fun, waiting for me, type shit. But I'm sleeping, and I'm sleep from like 9 p.m. since I got in the crib, and they don't wake me up till 4 a.m. That's how many hours? 7 hours. My camera, I go to my DVR, I'm looking what's going on. And I look at my camera in the morning, gang, the shorty was getting, like, I don't even like, she was getting trained by my two mans, like, on my pool deck the night before when I'm sleeping. I'm dead ass, this is what happened. Nigga, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? Nigga, I invited you over here. I paid a lift. The lift was like $200, nigga. She lived, I don't even want to say where she lived. I'm like, what? How could you come to my joint and get trained by my mans while I'm sleeping? I'm like, damn. When I talked to her last night, she ain't never told me. And when and this morning, I feel a certain type of way. So I go down to where I usually play Fortnite, and she come down and like she like covered up, and she was just like, yo, last night was fun. Like she was kind of like mad jovial about like what happened the night before, but I feel a way. Cause I seen it on my camera. I said, yo, you just got trained by my mans.
Last night was fun is crazy. Like, why would she come tell you last night was fun, but then be so appalled about you bringing up what happened on cameras? I don't, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't she have just pretended nothing happened? Because what Ak is getting at here, he's basically saying that him being nice and wanting to say something about it, had he not said something about it at all, like, she probably would have never brought it up and it would just been a done deal. But why would she insinuate how much fun last night was if she knows she wasn't chilling with you? Of course, her saying that to you is going to make you question what was going on.
We then go upstairs to my kitchen. Yo, does she not know that I seen this shit? Like, bro, so I asked her one question, and this is facts. Facts, my nigga. I said, everything you did last night, right? I said, you wanted to do, right? Because, you know, just off like, because she's acting like nothing happened. And I'm like, everything you wanted to do, right? And she said to me, yeah, I had fun. Everything was cool. I'm a little tight. And by the way, some of y'all gonna hear the story and be like, Ak, you caused this on yourself, because maybe y'all can say tender dick or whatever, because I could just said nothing and I would have never been in these problems. I said, bruh, you know, it's all good. I ain't even tripping. I'm like, I'm just trying to make sure, yo, you good, whatever you did last night. And, you know, I ain't think you was that type of girl, but fuck it. It's cool. She was like, why are you acting like that? Because now I'm acting distant. She's like, yo, why are you acting like that? I'm like, I'm getting mad now, because now I'm thinking like, yo, you're playing with me. You're acting like I don't know. So I tell him like, yo, really? I'm like, yo, it's cool, bro. Like, I see you fuck my niggas type shit. She said, nah, I never fucked your niggas.
So that's the part that confuses me. Like, why would she come to you and say, if she came to you and she said, last night was fun, what is she referring to? Like, what fun is she referring to? Because obviously she came over, you fell asleep, she wasn't chilling with you, she wasn't hanging out with you. What was fun? And why would she say that and now be appalled at you saying that she smashed your boys? And that's the part that doesn't make sense. And I'm trying to make it make sense. It's just not making sense.
Bro, you did. No, I didn't. She was like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I probably got naked and like twerked for them, but I ain't never fuck them. Already I'm thinking like, I know you lying now because you're admitting to get, first of all, why would you even get naked for my niggas? If you came for me, you don't know them niggas from whatever, cool.
You know, Akademiks always goes back to like this video surveillance, right? So if you got this video surveillance, you should be fine, dog. You should be fine because it will really show what happened in that pool. Now, in that pool, hopefully there's a way to figure out from the pool footage whether it looks consensual or not, whether there was consent or not. We're not stupid. It's certain acts you could see something and tell if she was consensual or if she was passed out like she said she was, passed out and drugged. Like, if that's the case, you're going to see that.
So I ain't even gonna hold you, nigga. I scrolled in the video, nigga. I got the video in my shit. I scrolled in. I said, bro, here's a video of him fucking you. Then I scrolled again. I said, here's a video of him fucking you and you sucking off my other man's. Oh, what? That's what? Crazy. Now the story changed. The story now becomes, oh, I didn't know that. When she apologetic, she's like, yo, you gotta believe me. Like, yo, I would have never did that. Like, yo, shit, I'm so sorry. I would have never disrespected you like that. Like, yo, I came here for you, this, that, and third. But my mama was coming that day, so it wasn't because I was salty. And, you know, if y'all don't believe that, you'll believe that. But that's really what it was. So I told her, I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, yo, you gotta go, yo. So she's looking at me like, damn. And she said this. She said, damn, yo, you mad cold with me right now. She's like, usually you get me breakfast and shit. Like, why are you so cold? And I'm like, nah, my mama come in here like, yo, you gotta go. Bro, she's automatically like looking at me like, oh shit. Oh, you really thinking? So she's apologizing like, yo, believe me, I'm not that type of girl, blah, blah, blah. I call her car. She leaves. She calls me in the car. She says, yo, I'm sorry. I don't want you ever think I'm that type of girl. I came there to hang out with you. Like, and she even said this verbatim. Why would I come there and fuck your friends and not you? Like, why would I come there and fuck them instead of fucking you? Like, come on, like, does it make sense? Like, now, this is her apologizing. I honestly, to this day, I still think I fucked up by doing this because I'm shaming her now. I said, yo, I'm gonna keep it a being with you, bro. And you came to my house and had two niggas just fuck you raw. I ain't seen no condom, no none. I told her, I said, yo, you should go get tested, man. Like, you done. I said, that's wild, yo. You should go get tested, bro.
What I saw something where he basically texted her. He texted her. Oh shit. Bro. I'm looking at this docket right now, which is very graphic. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm looking at this docket and they definitely smashing her, bro. The thing is, I can't show y'all everything in this docket because it's super graphic, bro. And y'all know YouTube be tripping. You know, this is the part where Axe says, you know, you should go get tested. But here's the text that was sent and basically shows Axe says, I'm going to get tested this week. Think you should too, to make sure you're good. To be honestly, what do y'all see that as? This is a wild one, man. I really don't understand what side is the truth. And listen, we gotta come in this thing with like caution because look at what happened with Diddy and Cassie. Like, for the people that was out here saying Cassie was lying about things that sounded outrageous, they turned out to actually be true. Now, that's Akademiks texting her. I mean, not sure what you want me to say. That's why I asked you while you were here if everything you did while I was sleeping, you were okay with doing. And you said, yeah, so I don't know. And she says, I was passed out for most of it, but I'd wake up now and then. Also, I was in shock. I got most of the information from you. Before then, I never met the other guy, so he just took the opportunity, I guess. That's why I told you I don't judge, just trying to make sure you made the choice to do whatever you wanted to do. Always with you, but not this time around. I blacked out. I remember you waking me up during the night. They said you were trying to call and bring your friend to join in. Yo, this is wild. So he got the first cause of action, negligent infliction of emotional distress for one, and that's for Mr. Allen, John Doe 1 and John Doe 2. I think what's going to be interesting here is if they bring in the John Doe 1s and the John Doe 2 to kind of figure this out, but this is crazy. Listen, this is crazy, man. Listen, all I gotta say is, whatever the case is in this thing, whatever Act did, there's gonna be some negligence in here. It's not a good look, and she's claiming a lot of crazy things. And if this was done against her will, it's wild to see it. I mean, there was a still shot in there in the docket. I can't show it on here, obviously, for obvious reasons. But if you get a chance to look at the docket, you'll see the still shot of her basically, yeah. So they basically said she was unconscious and incoherent because it's inconceivable to believe that any person who is willing to participate in these acts can endure the pain of being dragged back and forth. on the concrete, incurring scrapes and scratches on their back, buttocks, and elbows, especially while there is an empty armchair in arm's reach. Yo, this docket is crazy, y'all. It is what it is. I don't really know what else to say about this. I can't show the docket because it's just crazy. You gotta look it up yourself. It's crazy to see what's on here. It's just, you know, she shows that she was bruised and scraped, but the video surveillance would tell a lot. But obviously there's another piece of that, and that's the part where she says that Akademiks basically, you know, forcibly had with her afterward. Now, after that, that's obviously the part that he's denying, right? So she obviously took the kit, and the kit shows that, you know, his reminiscences were left over, and it's just a crazy thing, man. You don't know what to believe, and obviously, man, if this was a whole deliberate thing done, I feel bad for her, but at the same time, we don't know what the truth is, and we just gotta sit back and wait. But this doesn't look good for Akademiks. Obviously it's just a civil suit, so it's a monetary thing. I don't think this is criminal at all. So that's just where we are right now. But Akademiks got some explaining to do. They all got some explaining to do, and we're just gonna see how this comes out, man. But listen, if you enjoyed this channel, man, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe, make sure you violate that like button. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Good, BigZoeTV, man. Till next time, you know the vibes. Let's go.